The Day Shall Come opens with a statement that they base the film on hundreds of actual events, referencing the FBI's actual practice of taking people who they think might pose a threat and influencing those people to break the law so that they can then be arrested. Yes, this is an actual thing that the FBI does. With this movie, the unsuspecting target is Moses, played by Merchant Davis, a preacher who is trying to get the men in his neighborhood to stop dealing drugs and violence and to farm instead.
The Almighty commands us to bring our knowledge to the street.
The problem for him is that by preaching nonviolence, his flock comprises of only 4 people and his wife and children. His church has no money and is about to be evicted, which makes him the perfect target for FBI agent Kendra, played by Kendrick, who is looking for a big bust to impress her superiors. Director Christopher Morris and cinematographer Marcel Shaky open with a comedic drug bust that has the comedy of the scene shown with this shaky camera movement and super shallow depth of field that often causes subjects to step out of focus. Luckily, they didn't keep this up for the whole film and put the camera on a tripod or other stable platform for most of the movie. My guess is that this was done in a way to make these comedic scenes funnier, shaking the camera around and crap like that. I don't know. Honestly, I found it off-putting and completely unnecessary, and if the entire film would have been shot like this, I'd probably fucking hate it. Back to the film, however. Merchant Davis is a relative newcomer to film. He's mostly known as a stage actor, but he does an excellent job of playing a naive preacher who has the best intentions. And he's often off his meds that make him think God speaks to him through chickens. Yes, I know, so far this sounds like a straight-up comedy, especially when you add to that comedian Jim Gaffigan makes an appearance as a white supremacist.
It's just the horn they used to summon the dinosaurs!
But Christopher Morris does a nice job of preventing the film from turning into a straight-up slapstick by giving us characters that we want to believe in. Kendrick as Kendra truly does seem to have the best intentions in her role as female FBI agent surrounded by arrogant men. Add to this cast of characters Danielle Brooks, who plays Venus, the wife of Moses, doing her best to balance the beliefs of her church with the realities of their situation, and we get a movie that is worth watching. Overall, Morris does a nice job of giving us a film that has a message without being overly preachy about it. We get some nice humor, some good writing, and excellent acting that make this a fun film worth seeing.